Let's go. We about to rip it. Go Bills, baby. Let's go, Mark. Morning, gang. All right. Let me turn off the loop. What up, my friends? In the background, every morning, if you don't know, I got the headphones on. The music's going. I'm vibing. I'm like setting up my stream. I've got the window, three different monitors. I got like 4 different tabs on each. And then, as the music starts to wind down, I'm like, all right. And I still feel it. I like feel it in my football soul, my betting football soul. I'm getting jacked up just like you are. You're ready to rock and roll. I appreciate you all immensely for being here. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy right now. Let's go Bears. He comes in saying, what up, DS? D-Spot, I appreciate you. Listen, 265 people, and I wasn't even on air yet. The morning music, the intro was rolling, and people are rolling in. That is crazy. Thank you so much, my friends. I was draining almost all my coffee, trying to get pepped up and ready for today's show. If you are new to the channel, welcome. This is going to be the greatest hour of your life. Buckle up. It's time to get paid, my friends. I am here Monday through Sunday, all NFL season. And yes, NBA's coming in about 1 month, and I'm here for that too. So there's going to be a lot of extra stuff coming in hot and heavy on this YouTube channel. Hit that sub button if you are new. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see in chat today, it's worth. I'm going to be putting together lots of bets, some picks, some insight, some analysis. We're going to make a parlay or 2 or 4 or 10. You know how we get here sometimes. Absolute degenerate hour. Now, today, I'm going to do my best to not be an absolute biased Bills fan when it comes to these talks. But you need to know that I'm a super fan, and there's always a chance here that I really lead with my bias. You can call me out in chat. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Do me a favor, too, to the 320 people now that are tuned in minute number 5, which is just mind-boggling. Like the show for me. Just hit that like button. And 2 things. I have 2 videos that are live right now on my channel. One is for tonight, if you want to parlay and some analysis, and I cover maybe 10 to 12 player props. And the other is I do game-by-game picks. That one was very popular last week, 65,000 views, and really is probably what set my channel on fire. So if you want to look at that video, go watch that after this show. Tomorrow, I have the 1 player prop per game. That's right. So there's 15 games after tonight. There'll be a player prop in every single game I would give you. On the Saturday video, you get 1 touchdown bet in every single game. They are both very popular, especially a touchdown one. Things like Patrick Mahomes for plus 480 cash, Keenan Allen plus 230 cash. It's a fun video. I don't do all softballs. I take a few home run shots there. So let's get after it, my friends. A few things we're going to talk about. First thing on the website. This is very specific to some people who are my members, mysburyedge.com. I added these notes up at the top of the page, and I've zoomed in big time because I know a lot of people watch on their cell phones on YouTube app. So check it out. I've added some things. So when you come in here, first thing you want to do, it says select MLB or NFL. Then you want to look at this. Okay, I'm on the game model. So the game model's best to worst. Number 1 through total number of games. 1 would be best. So you don't have to have another question. If you see the Bills money line number 1, well, then they're the best play after 10,000 simulations. Hey, if you use the MLB strikeouts projections, the highest bet grade is the pick of the day. The win rate this year on the pick of the day, 70% over. It's like 70.2 or something like that. But literally, you could, if you were too much of a degen, good luck with that. I understand. You could honestly log in daily and just run the pick of the day all MLB's year, like April through end of August, and then just quit and play football. You'd have 4 or 5 months straight of this is model is in year 6. You'd have 4 or 5 months straight where you'd be able to rip off just a single MLB bet and just walk away and have that type of win rate. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. NFL player projections. Now, we added the bet grades in there. This is the first year with NFL player projections. And we are finding that the 82 plus bet grade is very similar to the MLB highest bet grade. There's a very high probability of success right now. Small sample size, but it's like 27 and 13, which is over 2/3, 68% or something, and has profited 9.12 units or so. It's like right over 9 units profit. So those are cool. Those are cool. And then we display things like this in a really easy way to see, and you can play them how you'd like. Now, I talked about, again, I am zoomed in so much right now because I know people are on mobile now. I'm going to go to NFL, and you can see that the Bills game, not only is the Bills money line, but the Bills spread were the number ones. Now, I'm going to remove this because I'm not spending too much time on my website today. I just wanted to highlight it. I actually want to start off talking about the game itself and build out a parlay because I know that's what you're here for. You degenerates, you absolute maniacs. You're here for the same reason I am, to make money betting on tonight's game. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make money betting on tonight's game right here, right now. And give me a breather for a second, because I always start off a little hot and heavy there. First 8 minutes in, 450 people have said, I want to watch Bets for Breakfast today on my morning commute with my morning coffee, or pretend like I'm at work doing actual work where I'm typing nothing and staring at the side cell phone that's propped up on your monitor and you're watching the show. I appreciate every single one of you, no matter how you're tuned in, how you're watching, for being here with me to bet on sports. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. And let's start off with the first one. This is a parlay I actually brought up in the Thursday night video that I posted on Tuesday morning. I'm going to start getting these right. And I'm going to show it because I want to talk about it real quick one more time. Look at this. The odds, it doesn't matter where you go. They're not horrific. And I believe I ended up getting this one at plus 115 on DraftKings Sportsbook because I used the boost. And I think that's kind of the takeaway I want you to have. How big is this looking over there? Is this better? Let me see if I can make sure it's better for you. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on, fam. All right, there we go. I realized my streaming was set up differently. Bills money line with James Cook for an anytime touchdown. Here's the deal. James Cook has scored a touchdown in 13 of 16 wins over the last 2 years. He scores at a higher touchdown rate at home, which makes sense because the Bills win more at home, like every other team in the NFL. Tonight's game, they are 11.5-point favorites. Crazy juice to win the game. So, while I don't like betting on trends, I think there's logic behind this one. Trends are great and helpful as a compass, but they can't be an answer. I think often there'll be something where it's like, ooh, that's an interesting trend. Let me go research that and see if I believe that today's data, tonight's matchup, is something that supports what the trends has been successful for and from in the past. And this is one of them. I saw the James Cook trends and I was like, that's interesting. I went and I started thinking through the game and I'm like, okay, they are at home. They're massive favorites. The Dolphins defense is wretched and they're giving up points to everybody. Doesn't matter who they play. And now we've got the Bills at home on a short week. The Dolphins have struggled against Buffalo throughout the past, 8 years or so. And we're getting James Cook, who continues to score touchdowns at home in wins. So yeah, I love it. So a quick little parlay. And yeah, I'm not touching the Bills money line any other way, shape, or form. They're not even worth slapping in a 5-leg parlay or anything like that, in my opinion. They're just so juiced. I mean, minus 900. Are you kidding me? But you can probably odd shop this one, and maybe you can find better odds somewhere else. We'll take a look at Novig in a hot second. But this is kind of like if you're putting it, and then I just wanted to bring it up one more time. If you are putting in a single bet tonight, just like one bet, and you just want to ride it out and try to have a good time, this is the way that I would do it. I would just run the Bills money line because I think they're winning with ease, and I would run out James Cook. And where did I get this information? Well, what I did is I made this really slick looking cheat sheet for you, and I have put down some different types of splits. Some of them are very specific to like subsets. And what I mean by that is this. I had to think through it while I'm talking here. Devon Achane, all right, not necessarily his receptions prop or reception totals, but what are his totals with Tua under center? Okay, Over the last 13 games with Achane and Tua being together, he's had 4+ receptions in 11 of 13 games. With Tua, Achane has had a touchdown in 11 of 13 games. When you go look at the splits without Tua, because Tua's been hurt, he's in and out of the lineup for a few seasons now. When he's been hurt, those numbers plummet. And of course they do. And the Miami Dolphins might have been the least prepared team in the NFL, despite having one of those quarterbacks that's the most fragile in the NFL, unfortunately for Tua. I like him a lot. And whenever he was out, they had guys who would come on the field and not be able to literally throw the football down the field at all. So teams would stack 8 in the box. Nobody would be able to move the football. Tyreek just gets, the top taken off because of the arm talent, not even because of the defense. So now we have Tua back under center, and we've seen Achane score in back-to-back games. Shocker! And I think that's what we're going to continue to get. Now, a lot of these are going to happen in garbage time. Garbage time fourth quarter in week 1, scored in the final 2 minutes of the game. I don't care how they happen, as long as they happen. So I think that's a really interesting one. And this right here, this should be pretty solid for you to be able to put together a parlay tonight if you want to run it. So I think that we could, if you want, as I see a couple dozen comments right now and I've missed them. What do we think of this? Do we want to build out a parlay today using this? And yes, my friends, let me talk about that. So I highlighted the projections already, right? It is 9 a.m. in the morning. You need a lot of things like projected lineups. You need weather reports. You need to have odds for a lot of different markets to be able to feed into the betting model to produce those projections you all want so much. Now, if you want the projections and you are like, man, I want them, where's MLB? Friends, 2 things. Number 1, when you log in to myspurryedge.com, and what I don't want the show to turn into is like a live sport thing. That's not what this is. When you log in, though, Discord connection is right here. It's literally like you logged in. It'll have a big blue button, connect Discord. Connect the friggin' Discord. I don't know what else to say. And then you can join the Discord channel. And when you're in Discord, you'll see all of a sudden, MLB betting models, NFL betting models, and there's these alert channels. And in those channels, my friends, we alert when the models are live for that day. So people keep hitting me up, and I'm realizing I might need to put like a little notice or something on the projections page that says, will be blank until updated for the day, something like that. Or check Discord for, model alerts, things like that. I think people need that. Also, on top of that, the odds API I had also posted, and this was in Discord. Somebody, oh man, can I have a vent? Can you give me a minute to vent? Have I earned that yet? Am I allowed to do that? Because I need it. Uh-oh. Oh no. The StreamYard is frozen. Holy smokes, what happened? Oh, I'm back. Okay, I'll circle back to this link. Give me a second, brother. Give me a second to vent. Okay. I've been in this space since 2016. All right. Over the decade, I've built up at least a decent amount of clout for one thing, and that's being transparent and honest. All right. I think the two are combined. I lead with it. I am overly transparent to a point where people sometimes get confused, and that is what it is. I'd rather be overly transparent and literally like recap everything under the sun, videos, tweets, posts, Discord posts, OS Tails officials, all that stuff, like betting models, all the player projections, all the sides, all the totals, all the money lines. Like I want to be over transparent. So with that in mind, I had somebody cancel the website overnight tonight and call me a liar in the cancellation reason. And it hurt my soul. And they said that because the website odds were down. Well, my friends, we had posted inside Discord that the odds were being updated. We are updating the API. So all of that is faster for you. We want it to be better. Every 60 seconds, odds update. Literally went out of my way to pay to make something better overnight. And somebody canceled and called me a liar for it because they weren't in the know. And I want people to take a breather. Betting on sports is a very passionate space, and I get it. And everybody wants to make money as quickly as they can. and as fast as possible. And my goal is to do that for you and to be a support for you. And I need you guys to take a breather at times, check Discord for the alerts. And all right, I think that's enough. I don't want to belabor the point. This is not a live sports show. It's a live betting show. So let's get back to it. Let's talk about some bets for tonight. All right. Link, I have a $500 parlay right now. It's the Bills, -9.5. Cowboys. So he teased a bunch of lines here. That's a lot to digest. I do appreciate the coffee. I like it. Check out here. Let me help you in the quickest way possible. Check out my game picks video. I talked about every single game. I talked about all spread, sides, totals, everything. Okay. That's a tough one. Yo, good morning, T. Thank you for tuning in live. I do appreciate that. To the 700 other people, thank you so much for listening. Let's go. Do your thing, Vanny says. Yeah, I had to. It killed me. I couldn't shoo this man. I couldn't. I couldn't. I felt bad. I was like, man, I got to find a way to like give notices. It actually made me realize that I have some holes in my site where I want to be able to like I want people to know that. Like I should have like sent an alert out like, hey, you're not going to have the API for overnight for about 12 hours. You know, we're making it better for you. That's my fault. It's a mobile web app, so you can use it as a website on your browser or use it as an app on your browser if you're on your phone, like an Underdog or something. You know what I mean? Ray Davis rushing yards is interesting if you think he's going to be up. If what is it, 21 and a half rushing yards, 20 and a half rushing yards? It is an interesting one. Yeah, we do 10 sports inside my VIP. 10 sports, 10 plus cappers. It's a lot. What up? First time? Let's cook. Oh, we always cooking here, buddy. How many times did I kiss my Josh Allen posters today? Please, this is a family show, John. I can't answer that live. I'll text you. Bro, I hate my phone. I got your notice on YouTube and it barely notified me. You know what? I feel you. The best part, though, is I go live Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 a.m. every time. You just set the alarm, a recurring alarm on your cell phone. You're good to go, man. You won't miss nothing. You'll always be here. Click that like button. Appreciate that very much. Thanks for the honesty about the situation. Yeah, no doubt. I'm happy to help. No, I don't even care, man. It is what it is, Lauren. I can't make everybody happy. I just try to do the best I can. Appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Yo, what up, Drayson? Good morning. No freaking way. What a comment. Yeah, I got him on. I live in them. You guys are funny. Yes, sir. Underdog code donuts. Appreciate that immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When am I getting back on COD with my 4KD? I know. My boy Witty hit me up the other day, asked me how he's doing. I love that guy. I reached out to him recently as well. I miss him. I miss gaming with him. He's so good. Maybe someday, but right now, man, you can tell it's just 7 days a week NFL, NBA coming too. So, whoo! What up, Javad? Good morning, baby. Let me take a look. I did not. Javad, do you have the dev support DM? I believe you do, right? While I'm live, would you mind hitting him up? All right, let's make some bets. There's two here I want to talk about. Where is it? There it is. First quarter passing yards. Hear me out. I like this bet. I think this is a good one. This is over here on Underdog. Let's talk about Underdog player props. Under 44 and a half first quarter passing yards. This is a very interesting one to me because the Buffalo Bills, we see this time and time again, the first quarter on a primetime game, visiting teams first off primetime, already at a disadvantage. The crowd is a presence. They're an issue. On a short week and traveling, think that problem kind of starts to compound on itself a little bit. And, listen, this is just pure conjecture. I'm just thinking through the situation here. What if the Bills start with the football tonight? They go down the field, they march down the field, quick 7. They're up 7-0. When the Dolphins get the ball back, the crowd is going to be insane. And for a team that's not overly efficient right now, like the Dolphins, don't you think they could have some issues in that first quarter with some efficiency, with driving the football down the field? I do. And what if they have a quick 3 and out or, 6 plays or something? They get a first down, they get a first down, but then there's 3 and out in the second, I don't even know what they would call that, but whatever. They just, they punt the ball after 5 or 6 plays. Then what? All right. Bills get the ball, 6-minute drive. They score a field goal, 10-0. All right. Now what? They got a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Is he going to rack up the yards in time? I don't know. I see so many ways this could go so poorly for Tua in the first quarter. And they could start with the football and have a quick 3 and out because the team's fired up beyond all belief. So I think that's an interesting play. I also think this is an interesting play. And I actually found some data points for this one, spent some time looking into this. First half passing yards for Josh is really, really interesting. The Bills seem to run the football, and maybe they're trying to establish the run in the first half at home specifically more often than not. I think we've seen this, as Bills fans have seen this in the past, when the Bills go into other cities, they play like an up-tempo offense, and they'll come out and they'll be throwing the football a lot. I think they're trying to take the wind out of the sails of the defense, the crowd, just taking the momentum right away from the opposing team. At home, you see it so frequently because I've been looking at James Cook first half rushing yards, rush attempts, Ray Davis, same thing. The Bills run the ball more in the first half in these games than they do throw it when they're at home. In fact, 10 of the last 12 home games, Josh Allen has been lower than 127.5 first half passing yards. That's kind of crazy. That is crazy. So I saw that. I was like, okay. Bills massive favorites at home. What if they're controlling the football, the clock to, keep the opposing team off the field, which also is why I like Tua under first quarter passing yards. So the Bills come out, they go down the field and an 8-play, 10-play drive, they run it 6-7 times, and 30-yard strike or 2 here and there. It's the first quarter's over. He's at 60 yards passing or so. And then if he doesn't rack up 70 in the second quarter, you got a good shot at the under. The Bills are running the football down the throat of Miami. Miami's struggling offensively, and it's just one of those games where the Bills are in complete control and dominating time of possession. Yes, they have the football, but their goal is to run it in the first half at home. And we have I'm talking, listen, the 10 of the last 12 home games. But if you go back further than that, that trend really doesn't slow down. It slows down a little, but it doesn't end. I'm talking over 2/3 of the games at home. He's under this number for 4 years. All right. Now, over the last 12, where I'm looking at the last couple seasons, including playoffs, 10 of 12 under. So I thought I have not seen anybody talk about these two player props this week. So I wanted to talk about them on the start of the show because I thought they were kind of unique and I thought that would be interesting. I brought this up, I think, inside Discord. The interceptions for Josh Allen too is really interesting. I don't see it here on Underdog, unfortunately. Maybe I just don't have it in my jurisdiction. But Josh Allen to not throw an interception, I believe, is also a really nice looking play. He's thrown, listen to this, actually. Used to be such a turnover machine. I'll go big screen here. I got nothing else to show you for a hot minute. I will in a second, so stay tuned. Used to be a guy, big turnover machine, big playmaker. Decision-making was always touch and go, right? That's changed, man. Give it up. Mr. MVP here is just, he's evolved as a quarterback. Things have changed. Last 2 seasons, this includes playoffs, all primetime games. Listen to these stats. He has not thrown an interception in 17 of 22 games. He has only had 1 interception in the last 7 primetime games. 5 of those games in primetime were against very good opponents. I'm talking Chiefs and Ravens, so on and so forth. If we then add in the playoffs from last year, so last year's primetime, last year's playoff, this year's primetime, that's week 1 against the Ravens. He has 1 interception in those 10 games. When the lights are brightest, Josh Allen shows up and shows out. I think that is partially why he also won the MVP award. Time and time again, the biggest games, the biggest stages, the biggest moments, he delivered. And I think he can do that for your bankroll tonight. So I think that under for a half an interception for Josh Allen is a really interesting bet. It is one that I'm on. FanDuel had a 50% boost, and I got that down to like a minus 102 over there on FanDuel late last night. I think it's a phenomenal play. I love it. Tua, overall, I'll talk about him real quick because this one is on Underdog, and it is on the sports books. Tua has many struggles, and I'm talking so many different data points here that make me think that this is a really good play. And hear me out. Over the last, I had to bring up my notes here. I'll go side by side. Over the last 7 games against the Bills, he's gone under 235 passing yards, or 236.5 for Underdog. In 6 of those 7 games, the Bills have had his number. Matter of fact, the Bills are one of 4 teams in the NFL against Tua where he has more turnovers than touchdowns. He's turned the ball over 10 times in those games, and he only has 9 touchdowns. So I think passing touchdowns, if you could find 1.5 to the under, not a bad look. Interceptions, over, a very good look. He's thrown, let me see. He's thrown an interception in all but 2 versus the Bills. In prime time, he's thrown at least 1 INT in 6 of the last 8 games since 2023. And again, the passing yards against the Bills, under in 6 of 7. They just play him well. He plays so poorly against them. Now, I guess there's also a side of this where like, okay, well, what if he picks up all these yards in garbage time, right? What if the Bills do cover their 11.5 point spread? Well, then Tua's potentially going to be heaving the ball all fourth quarter, third quarter. But we see this in games sometimes, despite a team being, behind, 3 and outs, inefficiency, turnovers, and then the other team like the Bills just running the clock out. And then, you think the garbage time stats would be there, but they're just not. The team's not playing well. Bills defense is fired up for the day. The crowd's wild when they're running, 10, 12 play drives down the field and burning 6-7 minutes per possession. It's like, how many actual possessions will the Dolphins have in the second half? Who the heck knows? So I think these are really interesting angles. That's 3 of them I gave you. The Allen under for passing yards first half, Allen under interceptions, Tua under for passing yards, Tua INT, and then the Buffalo Bills and James Cook anytime touchdown parlay. All right, I have missed, it looks like 50 or so comments. There are now 1,000 people watching, 472 on YouTube. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. And I have given away 5 plays, and I've done a few parlays. I've talked about one of the parlays, and we still got to go ahead and talk about using, I'm on the wrong screen here. We still need to use this to make ourselves a parlay, which we will do on probably FanDuel or DraftKings, just depending on what you want to see. Okay. So thank you so much for the 952 that are actively watching at this present moment for watching the show. Let's make some parlays. It's time. It's the last half hour of the show. This is the DGen half hour. This is essentially when I go through the show and I do Q&A and I build out parlays and we just become degenerates. The first half of these shows is like analysis. It's insight. It's information. All right. Some people love it. Some people tune in after 30 minutes because they're like, just give me the DGen half hour. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. On Underdog, the payout multiplier are actually higher for Tua to toss an INT than Josh not to. Wow, that's crazy. FanDuel has a no sweat and a boost. Woo-hoo-hoo, let's go. Let's go. All right, let me scroll up and see if I missed any of these super texts here. You listen, man. James, you made it. That's all that matters. Let's make money now. Defensive touchdown, baby. Let's go. Blowout. Who else going to the game? Oh, let's go. That's a W, Mark. Hey, FanDuel has that touchdown promo they do. Maybe the defense scores last. Wouldn't that be sick? Coleman. You want Bishop for a pick six? That would be wild. Give it to me. Is this for real? What are you saying? My man had a pick against Joshy Poo. Let's go. Hey, listen, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. It's all about the stat sheet. A win is a win. A no pick is a no pick. Yeah, jurisdictions, money man. So like certain states, they allow certain things, and it's really weird, and I don't know all of them. I can't do weird things in New York sometimes for certain apps. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. Yeah, Achane has been running the ball really well. They're running the ball over 5 yards per carry. Bills defense is terrible right now, just bad. I think there is upside for Achane tonight. He's averaged 100. Here's some more stats for you off the top of my head. He's averaged 116 yards from scrimmage against the Bills through 4 games. He's been great against Buffalo. They have not had an answer for him. He has 6 touchdowns against the Bills as well. That anytime touchdown for Achane. Remember, he has scored a touchdown in 11 of 13 games with Tua under center. He scored 6 touchdowns in 4 games against the Bills as well. And that's with Raheem Mostert being there to vulture away some tutties last couple seasons. So he's gone. He's got the matchup, and he's got Tua under center. I mean, Achane for a tutty is going to be one of our parlay pieces, and we're about to build that parlay out in a hot minute. Got you, Lauren. Just took care of you right there. Bosa for a sack. Now we're talking. Yo, let's go, Bolt. 14 days straight of watching your videos, 3 live streams attended. Keep it up, man. Thanks for your hard work. Thank you. I am a nobody. I am a nothing burger without people like you, Bolt. I'm not kidding. There are other donuts, DFS and donuts. There are other people out there that do exactly what I do. But without people like you, how do we ever rise to the top of YouTube? How do we ever get pushed up in the algorithm? I am nothing. Nothing. Thank you. Thank you. And the other people who are like Bolt, who show up for the shows, who hit the like button when they tune in, who watch the videos as they drop. You're the reason why I'm even here on YouTube. So thank you all so much. For real. Yeah, I think this is part of the game tonight too. It's like if they're up and they're winning, he has no need to press. Like none. Well, we saw it last week against the Jets. 25 pass attempts? Even if he isn't the sharpest, which he wasn't last week. Like it doesn't matter, You're not going to throw the ball 35 times. You're only going to throw it 25, 24, whatever. The implied probability of you having an interception with the lower amount of pass attempts is so low. What up, Bennett? You should have seen Sunday morning, dude. We had 913 is where I capped off on YouTube Sunday morning. By the way, everybody needs to come back Sunday morning. If you're watching right now, say it with me. Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Turn your cell phone alarm on right now. That 2-hour live show for NFL Sunday is insane. It's insane. There were like 2,500 people watch for like at least an hour. Twitter and YouTube combined. It was nuts. What up, big dog? Joined last year, took time off for family, came right back. Appreciate you. You're the man. Thank you very much. I'm not on Josh Allen rushing yards tonight. I do think he can throw the football pretty well tonight, though. Oh my gosh. Pace yourself, Patrick. Long season, my friend. I just hope not to watch it. Well, listen, if you put a bunch of overs in and you found yourself too heavy-handed in this one, easiest way to do things is to hedge by betting on the under 49.5. Yeah, he could pop off tonight, huh? Let's go. Been rocking with you since week one. Definitely have made me some money. Appreciate that. I love that. VIP is the ish. You guys rock. Thank you, Mad Dog. I got no thoughts on tertiary targets like Malik Washington. I don't often bet on players like that. They're just so volatile. They're so volatile. 1,000 people sitting pretty right now. What's the YouTube likes up to this morning? I think I've said it just in the beginning. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. 189 likes right now. Thank you so much for that. The heck, man. The heck. Well, if I didn't take a hot second to push it for a minute, oops. Here we go. There's the link. Yeah. Let's go, Bennett. Put the pressure on him. Let's go. Tails.bet/DFS and Donuts picks. There are 20 plus VIP channels inside my Discord. You can sign up for everything I do, my betting models for the games. You get all my personal picks and parlays and cheat sheets. You get it all. And if you want just me and you're like, I don't need Discord, I don't want it, that link right there will allow you to tail everything within the OS Tails app or the oddshopper.com platform, whatever you want to use. And then if you're like, all right, I'm ready, I want more. All right, that is when you go sign up. And or that is when you use that link and then hop in Discord, because Discord will give you 20 plus premium channels, and chat can tell you if it's worth it or not. But so will this nice looking pretty photo I'll show you too. And then let's go make some parlays. So I just bring it up like this. Who the heck cares? There's the link. Yes, my staff is freaking goated. Are you kidding me? Opto EV picks his channel this past Sunday. 7-0. OMG. Fire went 7-1 NFL Sunday. The total picks, if you use me, Fire, Opto for Sunday, for prime time, all of it, were like 18-3 or something like that overall. You would have made so much money. It's craziness. But anyways, there's that link. Anybody who's wondering. Oh, that's dope. Thank you, Casey. I only have $10 units, and the premium has been worth it. 100%. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There it is. One last time. I posted the link to it in chat. All right. Let's make parlays. Let's go crazy. By the way, underdog, code donuts if you want to try it out. Well, let's start it with this. While I'm here, let me see how this looks for you on mobile. All right, so this will need to be zoomed in. Maybe I shouldn't be going back and forth, but I kind of want to leave this up here on the left side. Parlay that you build here is not official. No. This is DGen, and we're in the DGen half hour of the show, my friends. We just become absolute degenerates here at this point. Okay? I will post my, I'm not even logged in. I got to opt in everything. I'll post my official parlay for Discord for members. So you'll see me build out some stuff tonight. What I'll end up doing is taking pieces from some of these degenerate things, and I'll put together my own personal official parlay for tonight, and that goes to Discord members only, okay? Oh, no. Yes. Let's go, Bennett. What a reference, baby. That was funny. Yes, of course. That's the whole reason to join. Get access to see what we're betting on. Bills -6.5. James Cook first half touchdown. HN anytime. Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that in my opinion. Shoo. Listen. Starting off with HN and getting him at +120 on its own right is a nice straight bet in my opinion. But you could run this out of 3 times, just call it a day. I think. Thank you very much for the coffee, $5 coffee there. I appreciate that. I think people over. Thank you, MG. Yeah, let's cook, man. We got 500 plus people watching. Run them likes up. Run them up. Yes. Here's what I want to tell you, TTV, MFAVV. What I show you on this show, there are so many apps, boosts, discounts, tokens. People kind of gotta just use it where they can. You know what I mean? Like, apply the information as you'd like. I'm not entirely sure I can do anything different. I just kind of just got to make some stuff, and then, you use it how you want to. Bills for the spread tonight. I think teasing it to -6.5 is a fine idea. I can't see the Dolphins keeping within a touchdown. I just can't. So, if you want to tease the spread instead of taking the money line, let's see what that looks like. And this is what the goal of the show is. It's like, let's talk through some things. Let's see if we can make things any better. And you get much better odds. I mean, oh my goodness, man. Now you're up to plus 415. And what I like about something like this too is that, a lot of sports books, they're like, yeah, here's a 25% boost for tonight's game, but it has to be over a plus 400, or you got to have a 4-leg parlay plus 300 or better, So it's like, that is when you start to put together these things. Can I add interceptions in here? Because if so, we could also put in the Josh Allen under for INTs. I believe FanDuel does not let me, but DK does. Yes. So now we're up to a plus 675. And if you're like, well, Donuts, I just don't trust Miami tonight. I think they get the doors blown off them. We'll take out Achane, and you could run out something very simple like this. Or if you think it's a Josh Allen night, all right, play the 2+ passing touchdowns. All right, now you're at a 335. Take out James Cook. Change things up. Do what you want here. The goal is to just help you the best I can. Bills get a lot of receptions out of the backfield. They have for a few seasons now under McDermott. So maybe we go Achane, something like that. Wait, was that? Yeah, gave us 100 cents. Wow. Like the stuff I'm kind of showing here, I want you to get the ghost leg. You have to be a plus 300 this weekend, which is good value. Okay. Oh, look at this. You have to that $40. So you have to use the ghost leg for tonight to earn one. Or wait, you have to do a parlay plus 300 and bet 40 total to get the ghost leg for Sunday? When did they change that? Let me check. I haven't looked at any boost. I'm not logged in. Let me read it. All right, so I don't see a minimum bet, but maybe I got to be logged in for that. So I need to have minimum legs with odds of -500, plus 300 or greater odds tonight to earn it. Okay. That's not hard. I can make 15 of those while I'm taking a morning poop. It's so easy to put together parlays for NFL. Are you kidding me? I'll have to log in to see what the ghost leg minimum is for me. Goodness. Got to hire somebody to be a life support person. That's going to be my first hire. It's got to be. 1,148 people, 516 on YouTube, 635 on Twitter. Thank you so much. No, it's not froze. I am playing live support. I have so many hats to wear as a sole proprietor here that I'm just doing my best. We have 236 likes, over 500 people on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that immensely. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, though. I got held up, got hung up. I thought you were frozen. Yeah, my bad. I was like, all right, I've got my dev messaging me. Odd Shoppers messaging me. I have 2 people in the help channel. Lost puppies. The best betting app. My favorite pick'em app is Underdog. My favorite exchange, I would say Novik. You're doing your thing, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Thank you, Mad Dog. I'll shoot them all. I want to. I got to play that customer service role. And I tell you what, I ain't built for it. I'm just not built for it. I don't have that type of patience. Let's go with, listen, you all see this right here. Who cares? I am good. Oh, this was an interesting one. Tyreek, under 23.5 long reception versus Bills with Tua in 5 of 6 games. That's cool. That's a cool one. Here, I am going to go full screen on this stuff and stop messing around with multiple screens up. All right, let's go. Look at this bet. I woke up this morning and I was like, what if the Bills go ham tonight, but the Dolphins don't show up and you want to play the total? I think that the over 20.5 team total for the Bills is interesting. Now, I have not line shopped this. I have no clue what this is. I don't know if it's if this is a standard line or if the line is 30.5 elsewhere with better odds. I have no freaking clue, but I digress. There you go. Yo, I love my YouTube members, man. Are you kidding me? He hasn't digressed yet. You are all the best. Look at this. Bringing the inside jokes into shows. I love y'all. Yes, I do. Yes, I got to put out an application process because I can't do it all, man. And the things people ask me are like widely publicly available things that they're just not reading things or seeing them. Like the one of them that kills me all the time, literally my insides just ache, is people log into myspirey.com, all right? And then like up here in the top left, there's a massive Discord connection and there's a big old blue button before you connect it that says connect Discord. And people sign up, log in, and then go right to Discord chat and say, hey, I don't know how to connect to the website. And I'm like, no, God. Well, okay, you don't see that. Well, then just watch the tutorial. It's the first thing I cover. Literally, like logging in, the basics here. And look at, I'm so thoughtful that for the tutorial, I also showed you how to do it on PC, showed you how to do it on mobile. I walked through the entire thing. And then people ask me, how do I connect? I'm like, no. Goodness. Oh. It's brutal. I don't know how to make it better. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Anyways, Bills team total over 20.5. Good play. There you go. Can I parlay that? No, I can't parlay that. Oh, yes, I can. Wow. Wow, you could parlay that. Joshy Poo for a rushing touchdown, although I think they protect him a little bit tonight. That's why I like Cook even more. I mean, that's a plus 111. Listen, if you don't like the minus 130 that we got for, Bills money line with Cook to score for the 14th game and 17 wins, if the Bills win, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. If you don't like that minus 130, I mean, shoot. Go out there and score some points, Buffalo. That's an interesting parlay. Listen, dude, you are a good person. I have no problem with you, Frank. I've chatted with you in Discord chat. You ain't the issue, buddy. It's the people who get mad at me. Franklin, I mean, you and me just had a conversation this morning. or last night. No, I got called a liar by somebody earlier in a DM. They're like, I'm canceling this. I didn't know your odds were being updated. You didn't tell me. It's bad communication. I mean, here's the odds right here. They're all up. You're good to go. Yeah, you're my guy. You're a homie. It ain't you. Here's the other part. I don't care when people struggle with things. It's when they get mad at me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man, I've tried to help. You know, no, Hickory, no, it ain't that important. Refund those $15. Have a good day. Take care. James Cook. Oh, not pass completions. James Cook. You ready? You guys need to see it. Touchdown against Baltimore, 2 against the Jets. Get him in the playoffs. He had 1. Oh, that's rushing yards. He had 1, 2 rushing yards. I'm having all sorts of issues this morning. Oh, my goodness. 12 of 16 games last year outright. You go back and look at which ones are losses. I mean, I'm telling you right now, it is such a good freaking play. It's not even funny. Like, I love it. I love James Cook to score tonight. I think it's like, I don't use the word lock. I freaking hate that word. Literally just, I loathe that word. I loathe it. And I love loathe. What a fun word. I do. I think it's a great play. I just can't see him not scoring. I just think they're going to protect him. They're going to protect Josh Allen so much in a blowout. I'm not frozen. I was refreshing some stuff on my end of things to help with the show. I've been all out of sorts this morning. Oh, okay. Josh Allen passing touchdowns. Check this out. So I'm going to go to home splits. All right. 2 against Baltimore. Check out the playoffs. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right. Then last season. This goes back a few years. 2+ passing touchdowns has really been a really good play for Josh Allen when he's at home. Very specific to being at home. So if we are sitting here thinking to ourselves, all right, I'm a little concerned. I got too much money on Cook. I see no reason why we can't go to the passing and grab this and play it as a straight pick. Or maybe not the team total, but like, hey, listen, if Josh throws 2+ tutties, the Bills are winning this game, right? Okay, well then, fam, that's a -124. So I'll tell you this, like right now, if you're like, donuts, I don't like the rushing touchdowns. I don't like anytime touchdowns. Okay. Well, then play the passing touchdowns. Don't overthink it. Why would you mush our play like this, Quentin? But you know, Allen, when the game starts, he just plays ball. Juice start flowing, he runs over people. I love watching it. I like Miami to. Oh, you gonna take an alt spread 7.5? Just do that. Plus 7.5. Not a bad idea. First quarter Kincaid yards. I like Kincaid for like 2+ receptions. That's about it. That's been basically a shoe in. What do we think of this one? Do we like this? Let's go crazy though. You want to try Novig later? Try it out. Code donuts, just like Underdog. Let's see what type of boost I have though. Uno momento. So I already got. Let me log in off to the side and let's go degen time. Like rapid fire. And by the way, I have to say, for those who have watched today's show and you've enjoyed it, can I just tell you that this is maybe the worst live show I've done of the year? It just is. I had so many issues on the back end. Literally like as the stream was starting, the music was playing, I was on the phone with somebody trying to fix something. So, like, if you enjoyed today's show, despite the fact that it was clunky as heck and I had issue after issue, well, then you're going to absolutely love the rest of the season with me. You just will. So, thank you so much for the support today. I appreciate it immensely. Let's check out what we got. So we have this one. Let's talk about this real quick. This is a fun one. You got to use your token to place an anytime touchdown wager, Miami and Buffalo. And can I tell you something too, my friends? And this is a personal thing. Right? Do you guys care? I don't know, it's 1,230 people. Maybe I'm wasting time. 2 interception. Yeah, I don't mind it. I like his under for passing yards too. Yo, thank you so much, Ferran. Just signed up. Love the content. You're a real one. Might need a. Hey, listen, I'm happy to support you. Ask questions in chat, in my help channel in chat. Just at DFS Donuts. I check my phone like every hour and I scoop up any questions. Okay. So happy to help. So happy to help. I mean, that's literally my job, to be a helper, right? I want to help you win at betting. I have struggled mightily this week in life. I'm not going to get into all the personal stuff. I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No one cares. But anyways, I'm struggling. I'm struggling today on the show, and there's still 1,250 people. There's still 500 plus people watching on YouTube. Like, I'm telling you, sometimes y'all just put it in perspective for me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I need it sometimes. I need like the little support. You know what I mean? So thank you. Thank you so much, Tyler. I see that. Much love, man. Let's go. Let's get paid. Let's do it right now. Hey, thank you so much, Rhonda. You like my authenticity? I appreciate that. Here we go. No, I am good. People need to understand the struggle bus I'm on, very natural things. Okay? We are good to go. I am great. I am great. I am healthy. I am great. Thank you so much. No concerns are needed. I'm good. I just meant I'm struggling with a lot of pressure. Let's say that. This has been a lot. YouTube is a lot. Everything's a lot. Yeah, doing this on my own is a lot. So I'm just struggling a little bit with the pressure, personal pressure. That's all. That's business related. I like talking to you guys, though. Thanks for hanging with me. Listen, we're about to head into hour number 2. I usually only stream for 2 hours, Monday and Thursday. And on Monday, I stream for an hour and a half. And today, it's just going in that direction. I just have so much fun with you. You know, I feel like we're just hanging out. We're just homies, hanging, talking sports, betting, seeing what we can cook. You know, like your group chats you have with your friends. Like, I feel like that's what this show on Mondays and Thursdays, not Sunday. Sunday's a production. If you tune in Sunday, it's a different show. Monday and Thursday is very casual. You know, I feel like it's like the group chat with your homies. You know, yo, what do you think about the Bills defense for the touchdown wager, the first or last on FanDuel? Oh yeah, that's a W. You know, Tua is a turnover machine. They're gonna run up the score. End of the game, he's gonna chuck one up. Whatever, you know. I love it. Thank you, Will. Thanks, Jamal. All right, so speaking of the touchdown jackpot, first or last, split the bonus. Bills defense is a really interesting play. Let's take a look. College football. All right, so we'll come back and do that. Choose a reward. All right, college football popping off this week. Let's go. These games are Friday, though, right? I still have a day to claim those. Let's do it. Who are we running today? Let's do this for the show. So, chat, here's how it works. Just so you understand what I'm about to do. It's up to you if you want to squad right or not. But here's what I think would be fun. For today's show, right here, this very moment, what if we squad ride this? So that if we cash it Sunday morning, we can celebrate together on the show. I don't know. It just hit me. I think this would be a really cool idea. So the first or last touchdown, here's how it works. Essentially, I like to try to think of it as who's going to score last. Like, that's just layman's way of thinking about it. And if you are on that person, like if Achan scores last in the game, the last tutty, you're going to split money with the other people who have Achan for that bet. Do you feel me? This pre-live straight. What's my max? Is there no max? Oh my gosh. Ugh. So with that being in mind, picking a guy like Cook, Allen, Achan, Hill, like could they score last? Yeah, there's probably a decent, implied probability that's one of them. But you are also sharing the money, the credits or whatever they give with a lot more people. So if you're like, yeah, cool, I'll take, listen, if it hits and you win it, you're like an extra $20 or something, great. But I've also seen on Twitter and on FanDuel pushing it on IG or Insta, whatever the cool kids call it, is when people are hitting these ones, like the Ray Davis, a Dawson Knox at the end of the game, second tight end, Ty Johnson out of the backfield. Like they hit one of these guys and their payouts are like $2,400, like something awesome where just a really low percentage of the people bet on that one. I personally like to do it that way. Like, give me as much money as I can for something fun like this, and I'm willing to burn a $5 bill to have that opportunity. Does that make sense? Like, it's a you decision here. It's a you decision. You have to decide if you're willing to blow $5 for them being the last. And here's the other part. Like Ty Johnson could score today still, and you'll make money even if it isn't the last touchdown. But if we're going for as much money as we can, then I think this is the way to do it. It's to run out a Bills, running back, garbage time, backfield, third down back, or, a guy in the red zone, Dawson Knox. Or, what's the Bills defense? Or Bills defense plus 470, It's got to be somebody like that, in my opinion. Dude, listen, part of me is kind of concerned, right? Everyone under the sun is on the Bills to do everything great tonight. That kind of concerns me. It does. But like you're saying, 14-1 at home against the division. The Bills against the Dolphins and their win rate. The Bills at home in general for the last 3 years. It's the last season at their stadium here. Like there are so many things. And the Bills are just in a different weight class here. They're a heavyweight against a featherweight today. It's like, yes, I get it. 90% of the money's on the Bills today. All the 85% of public tickets are on the spread to cover. Like, there's so many things where it's like, sheesh, if Vegas makes the call today, they are making bank and we're all upset tonight. We're being consoled in the morning by our loved ones, our dogs. Like, it's going to be rough if that happens, on top of just losing for a Bills fan. Because there's so much on the Bills. Yeah, it's David versus Goliath tonight. 100%. 100%. You have one of the worst looking teams in the NFL this season, Miami, against the Bills. Just absolutely supernova to begin. So, like, if Vegas makes that call tonight and the Dolphins squeak out a W, or it's like a, 17-14 game, phoo-wee. It's going to be some real frustrated folks. And maybe that's an idea to do too, Lauren. Maybe you're just like, all right, listen, I am 10 units deep on Bills needing to just be awesome tonight. And if they show up and suck, well, then how do I hedge that? I mean, like something like this, like you're just, depending on your unit size, so many people would lose so much money, Turd Ferguson. Like, it would be bad. It would be bad. If Miami walked away with a W, Vegas would make dump trucks of money. So, I don't know. Think about hedging if you're too heavy-handed on this one. That's up to you. Let's do it. Chat, you help me now. Who we got? I'm going to narrow it down to my 3. I think Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, Dawson Knox. That's my 3. Who do we want to squad ride? So this is not for just in general, 1,300 people, 522 on YouTube. Who do we want to squad ride at the end of the game for the credit share? I don't even remember what they call it. First or last. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, man. I mean, it happens. Yeah, I think it's totally fine. I love James Cook. 13 touchdowns and 16 Bills wins. Scored a touchdown in 13 of the Bills' 16 wins. So more than 13. He's had 2+ in a few of them. Achane scored a touchdown 11 of 13 games with 2 under center. Like, that's not a bad 2-man tutty. Yeah, same. Ty Johnson is a real sicko pick. Chat, let me know. All right, Ray Davis. Maybe not many people want to do this. I thought chat would pop off real quick and be like, "Oh yeah, let's squad ride Ray Davis. Let's squad ride Ty Johnson, Dawson Knox." But nobody's. There's been 4 Tyrell. People are putting in their own picks. No. Here are my 3. If you want to squad ride, which one do you want to squad ride with me? Because I'm using one of these. Again, I don't care if I bet $5 and I win $20 extra because of the last touchdown. I don't. I just don't care. I want my 5 to turn into 875 because I'm in a 1% group. All right, there we go. Now people are understanding here. Ray Davis, Ray. Okay. See? Now we're cooking. And then I think you only got to put 5 on it, right? Let me double check before I enter it. I never even remember these things. There's so many freaking things to remember. Where's the first or last? Least helpful tab. Hold up. And then I click the tab and it tells me, oh, okay, there it is. Jeez, FanDuel. There we go. This is actually a nice looking page. All right, so is there a minimum bet? It's usually like $5, right? This is what I'm saying right here. Like, if 10,000 participants use their token on Barkley, $100 per person. But like, dude, I'm telling you, millions are using this. You ain't winning $100 for betting on Barkley, but you can win thousands. $5 min. Okay, cool. But you can win thousands betting on like Ray Davis to close it out. So I'm going $5. Ray Davis. You do what you want with your money. There you go. Touchdown jackpot tonight. Ray Davis is mine. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you, man. Always. You're a go-to chatter. Let me answer a text here real quick. We ride. Feels like a Dawson Knox kind of. It's going to be, listen, this is what I mean. Let's go. Perfect. Ryan. See? Yes. Everybody look at this comment right here. Boop. Well, let me boop your nose. Boop. I'm sorry. Ryan goes, a buddy of mine hit with Kincaid last week, won $1.78. That's what I mean. Like, not only do you win the money for the touchdown bet itself, but if you pick one of those lesser popular guys, you can make a lot more money. And now Kincaid's the starting tight end for the Bills, and he's a red zone threat. Okay. And he won $1.78 with it. Imagine what we get for playing a backup running back or a backup tight end with Dawson Knox, or Bills defense. Like, it's going to be more than $1.78. That's when you're looking at 800, 2,500. Like, I've seen some of these tickets up on Instagram and Twitter. I mean, people are winning decent chunks of cash with a $5 bet. And I tell you this, how many $5 parlays have you made for a plus 10,000? Like we've all done it. We've wasted more money than we are comfortable admitting on 10,000 plus 10,000 parlays. So we get a chance to throw in a 5 spot and get a massive payout. And I think a better probability of that happening than the plus 10,000 hitting. And I don't know. Y'all got to make your own choices. That's just how I feel. I don't have any other boosts here, so screw it. Let me log in it. Oh, I'm already there in DraftKings. Let me refresh it. And let's see what we got on DraftKings tonight. DraftKings just hooking me. Miami and Buffalo, 50% boost for a single. For a single? $100 max bet. Did I use this? I used it already. What else we have? How about this? Can I help you find one? You guys want me to find you one? You want a 50% boost? Miami plays cover 2 zone 30% of the time. Yeah, that's actually why I like a guy like Ty Johnson out of the backfield. Little swing pass from the 15-yard line or something. A little check down, Charlie. Yeah, that's cool, turd. Let's go. You're going defense. 2 is going to be forced to throw and come back from losing. Defense gets the pick 6 to end it. Absolutely could see that too. Love the logic. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Got some smart people here. I like it. Reggie Gilliam. Oh my. Digging deep. 50%. I mean, H.A.N. is already plus 120, right? I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, as much as I like James Cook tonight, I'm telling you now, what is 50% of this? Shoot. Minus 120? My math is so bad when I'm live. Death by a million checkdowns. Yeah. I've heard Kincaid first quarter receiving yards is a thing. He's good for like a long catch every first quarter. Is that correct, Tay? That's like one of those first quarter bets? I'm starting to dabble in that stuff. Fizzle, stop playing. Are you kidding me? Thank you for that. You know what's actually life-changing though for me is that like your comments, other people watching, hitting the like button with as soon as they come in, subscribing to the show. Like that's the actual life-changing thing happening here. I'm not even kidding. I don't know how else to say it. And I know I've said it in my videos this week, like how impactful things have been for me since YouTube is blowing up right now. I mean, think about it this way. It was like 8 or 9 days ago, I had 18,000 subs on YouTube. And right now I am 100 away from having 28,000. I've literally gained almost 10,000 subs in 8 days. Like, you want life-changing? That is life-changing. Like, I don't know how else to say thank you other than to just loudly proclaim on every single opportunity, every show, every video that I do and I have, how thankful I am. Thank you, Jamel. Thank you. Sunday, let's go. Appreciate that. 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday, Thursday. Hey, listen, question to ask yourself. Super easy. Is football on today? Yes. Okay. Donuts is live at 9 a.m. Eastern. Is the NFL on today? No. Okay. Donuts has a video out. You're like, that's it. That's the decision tree. And I love him. Thank you, DeAndre. Yeah, these are all God's blessings. I've stated that, loud and live as well. I got nothing to hide. I'm very thankful for these blessings. Appreciate all of you, honestly. I'm getting sidetracked. Thank you so much. The 50% boost on James Cook is probably my favorite way. Like just run it and roll out, enjoy yourself a little football and watch James Cook score for the 14th time in 17 games. Now, if you want to get a little fun with it, yeah, I think HN plus 120 is great. I think you could probably parlay together like a touchdown score with how about this one? What if you run out the Josh Allen interception play? Boost that one. That's a great play. What's wrong with that? I think, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, boost to minus 135. What is that? What's that going to be? Plus 110? Plus 115? Something like that. 50% boost. Like, I'm sorry. There are way too many people that take these boosts and do exactly what these sports books want you to do. Waste them on massive parlays. A 10-leg lay, a plus 1,500. Like, they want you to use these boosts on crazy stuff. Meanwhile, let me bring up the Google Doc. Meanwhile, you'll see I've hit, I think, 4 SGPs this year. And they're like, plus 450, plus 525, plus 790. Opto EV Picks hit that banger. It was only a 3-leg parlay, and he had a plus 1,300. But my point is, you'll see a lot of these VIP things that I post for you, they're smaller. Like, way too many people destroy the upside of these, these opportunities. They just destroy the opportunity of a lot of these. I know. Listen, I don't want to be like the fun police. But there's a difference. And I think part of it is like, what's your goal? Ask yourself before we make this parlay, what's your goal? You want to make a little side money? You trying to build that bankroll? Well, then be smarter about it. You trying to sweat with the homies? You make something with your wife or your husband, and you're like, all right, babe, let's sweat out this Bills game parlay while we watch the game together because the kids are sleeping. You're making a nice little plate of nachos. You're feeling good. By the way, I'm talking about myself. You're going to have some fun with the wifey and you're going to watch the Bills game. You're going to put a little parlay together. Just have some fun with it. All right. We're going to bet this plus 1,000 together, me and my wife tonight. Like, what is your goal? And then what's the best path to accomplish that goal? Trying to have fun, sweat something fun. All right. Josh Allen, 2+ rushing touchdowns tonight. We both love Josh, So that's our fun stuff. All right. Taking that. And we're going to take the Bills spread. And Josh for 2+ passing touchdowns, literally MVP night, 2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and the Bills cover. That's our fun factor for the night. But if I'm trying to make money, well, then, I'm not going to blow a nice boost on craziness. Oh, what's this one? Let me read this. I hate reading. It's the worst. And that's also why I do my best to be as patient as I can with people who ask questions, because I know how much I hate reading. My reading comprehension is like this. It's terrible. My reading comp is wretched. So I never get mad at people for not reading. But I do have that video tutorial. You don't have to be right all the time. You just have to be right one time. Mark Cuban, let's go. Me and the wife have a spending account that we have throwaway money for. We never use each other's money. I love it. Only up from here. Thank you, T. With people like you, yeah, we're going up. And if we don't, you know what? I got the right people surrounding me. I'm at least going to have fun with you. No doubt. Let's just take a wild stab at it. I don't even want to read that. What do I need to occur here to be able to play that? Do I need to add? Okay, hold on. Give this a quick refresh. Okay. Minimum $100 wager. So yes, it must be based on bet size. I need to put together a 3-leg plus 300 parlay. to get my ghost leg parlay for Sunday. And let's see if it has minimum odds issues. No, so I can include the Bills money line. Okay. So my baseline would be Cook and the Bills money line. Recheck location. And let's see, can I simply run out Joshy Poo? No, not even close. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm an hour and 23 minutes in. Yes, you do. Hey, let me show you. Can I take a moment? Are you guys okay with that? Just give me like 2 minutes to help people. I got an idea. I think what I'm going to do here is build my ghost leg one for tonight so that I have one for Sunday to make like a touchdown parlay for members or something. And I think what I'll do is whatever I decide to run tonight, I'm just going to share to Discord for members and Odd Chopper. I'll just share it to you. So, all right, let me help people out real quick. Just give me 1 minute. I'm posting a link. All right. The link is right there. If you click that link, I'm on the wrong screen, aren't I? If you click that link, it's going to pop open this. Now, by the way, this is like a mobile looking view here, but this is essentially what you're going to see. DF's the Donuts picks. By the way, 3,500 followers, man. We're killing it over here. All right. You'll see this. Check this out. $29.99 a month. Anybody who caught this live show right now, use code STREAM, STREAM, or NFL. I don't care. They both work. NFL. 3 letters. You're going to get 50% off. Just try it out for today. It'll sign you up for a month at 50% off. Your face screen can never be wrong. And after you sign up here, I got to make sure it's not going to show personal things. Give me 1 moment. And after you sign up, yes, perfect. You can go to my feed and it'll be a feed. You know how you have like a Twitter feed, Instagram feed, a tweet feed, I almost said. It's just going to be a feed. And as you scroll down the feed on the site, you'll just see pick after pick after pick. You'll see all my cheat sheets. I post my betting models. I mean, everything's right there, just constantly. Then, all the way up here in this corner, I don't know how to show you other than use my mouse. Click, 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 click. Look at the top right of your screen. There's a little profile button. Now, I can't click this because you will see personal stuff. But if you click this in the middle of the screen, let me double check that. Because if it's not going to show, okay, I can show it. If you click that, it's going to show these buttons. Now, I don't like seeing all this. I think it can be confusing. So let me help you. Manage subscriptions. Click manage subs. And then it'll be like DFS and Donuts Discord Connect. And just follow the prompts. When you get inside Discord, here's what it looks like. All right. I've cleared out all my notifications so it's clean. It's easy to read for you. Okay. You're going to enter. You're going to see all these channels. Here's other Donuts channels. If you go into these, you're going to see cheat sheets for prime time. I mean, you can't see nothing right now. It's probably so small, but like I post this stuff inside Discord, a nice aggregated list. By the way, all but like 5 people on this list of 18 scored on Sunday. It was like 12 of 17 or something scored. Somebody told me this the other day. Pretty crazy. So, or 12 of 18, I don't know, whatever it was. But I post all this stuff in here so that you can easily, quickly grab everything. Then you'll see the models. I don't want to click. Let me click it real quick and scroll up. Can I do it quickly? There we go. Yeah. So you'll see the models in here. I show you every single thing I'm betting on, the odds I got it at. I show you the actual betting models. By the way, this is last week. Very simple, hey, Commanders, Packers, models picks, money line, Packers, spread, Packers minus 3.5, total missed over 48.5. So on and so forth. Bengals money line, Bengals spread, over, cash, so on and so forth. Okay. And that's all inside Discord. And then you get all these channels down here, Opto EV picks. All right. Here's how he posted his Sunday bets at 11:54 a.m. on Sunday. You do it through the payment process, Zero Wad. Yo, well done. Appreciate that. What do you think so far? Tell the people. Honest feedback. Here's your shot, buddy. Seven plays for every single play. Posted all the odds using mysprearedge.com. Nice and easy, so you can odd shop. You don't have to go through your apps. He did it for you. He went 7-0. All right. Fire is just an endless feed of plays. I mean, this guy is so freaking good. It's not even funny. And it's constant. It's pick'em apps. It's sports books. It's Hard Rock. It's Sleeper. It's Underdog. Like, look at all those check marks. I mean, he's on fire. Fire is on fire. I don't know. You guys do what you want with Theo info. I hope that's helpful. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's a little behind the closed doors, if everyone's wondering. Hey, it cashed last week. Top 5 money line cash. So did top 5 spreads. Top 5 spreads cash too. And let me show you the other one. I might as well do it, right? You go to mysprearedge.com. And when you sign up, this is the other product down low. If you want to sign up, there'll be a button here, Connect Discord. Connect it. Here's how the site works. Shop your odds right here. Game odds right here. All right, what else you got? Let me move the menu open. Prop optimizers. I mean, I don't even show this on the show, my friends. Yeah, 100%, Mark. This is probably the best thing on the site. I never even show it. I can't tell you how many people sign up on the site and they're like, holy crap, you guys have optimizers? Like, yeah, we do. They're the best thing on the site. There's nothing better. These are the number one thing people should be signing up for. Listen, people love signing up because they see, this. And they're like, oh my goodness, I can be such a good bettor using the player cards. Or they see the trends and insights, which I think is a helpful page, but it's not how you win money. These optimizers are how you win money. Telling you which math-based bets are the best on Novig at this present moment for NFL, NCAA, NWA, WNBA, MLB, Profit X, Underdog. Novig and Underdog, man. That's all you really need if you're not in a legal state. Just bang out those two. And then you got this page. People like this. And it's cool. It's helpful, but it's a compass. Look at Harold Fannin Jr. All right, 2 games. Longest reception, over 15.5 cash in both. All right, click his player card. I can go to his long reception. Okay, 22 and 20. I can see his stats. All right, he had 9 targets against Cincy, 5 in week 2 against Baltimore. Snap rates have been high. He's cashed the over receiving yards, cashed the over receptions, so on and so forth. This I was able to see quickly by using the trends and insights tool. No, the website is mysprearedge.com. The first thing I showed you, the tails, that's where the picks are. So it's essentially 2 different processes. It's like, here's a real easy way for me to answer you. People ask me sometimes, Donuts, you have 2 products. What do I use? Okay, what's your goal? Do you just want to be fed picks? Hopefully winners, Do you want access to my betting models and you just want to see the output? Okay, that's the OS Tails link. Just grab my bets. I'll give you my bets. I'll give you my sheets. I'll give you my models. And you're going to get access, if you want, to Discord and Opto EV picks and Fire and the other channels. So you just want picks? Sign up for the tails.bet link down below. If you are like, man, I'm a degenerate. Donuts, I want to research. I want to shop the odds. I want to use the optimizers to play, good EV bets. I want to look at Underdog and all the pick'em and exchanges in Novig. I want to look at the trends and the insights. And you want to do all the player card charts and graphics, and you want to slide lines around and grab alt plays. Well, then you're somebody who wants to do it on your own. That's mysprearedge.com. First time in the show, barely made it. Okay, excited to learn. A friend shouted you out to me. No way. Testing the waters. Thank you for a quick response yesterday. Much love from CA. Hey, let's go. My brother's in the north. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get it. It's a big week. Thank you so much. Whew, I'm so excited. I don't even want to end the show. Glad I found you from Mississippi. Thank you. There were some people all over the place, like international viewers this week. I mean, I'm not kidding, man. It has been a life-changing week for me. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just been unreal. It has been unreal. That's partially why my streams went from being an hour to an hour and a half. Let's go. Oh. Bets for breakfast. Yeah, the bets for breakfast. Bundy, good day from Australia. That was the worst accent. I've never been able to do it. Let's go. Greetings from Germany. Guten Tag. Let's get it. Hey, we're all over the place, man. We got people in ROC, Alberta, Canada. Oh, man. This is what I mean. My community is so cool. Does the ML Moneyline spread model alter as the... Nope. That's the best part of it. We run it. We post it on Tuesday night. And we'll provide updates like throughout the weeks if we need to. You know what I mean? But like the tough part about that is if we change it throughout the week, well then how unfair is that to everybody who ran the plays? And then how do we recap those? You know, so it's like, hey, here's our model. And by the way, let me show it. You guys want to see it? Why not? I'm just hanging out with my friends right now. 1,400 people are still watching the show, and I'm literally just hanging right now. I mean, I am so indebted to my community. I am going to do everything that I can under the sun to make sure you feel valued and that you're getting a value. I feel like I have to. Let's see. Can you see this? Okay, hold on. How's this look? Is this okay? Let's talk about this. People want to know how the picks. All right. Here's a little hand cursor. Turn your phone on landscape. Top 5 picks for money lines. 4-1 week 1. I mean, Jamal, I'm 41. I'm a father of 2. And I moved 400 miles a couple years ago in a new state. My friends are YouTubers. It's you all right now, which is why it's, you know, it's the social aspect. You're all with me right now. All right, I got nothing else to do. Let's do it. Let's chat. Money lines 4-1, top 5, 4-1 week 1, 5-0 last week. Spreads 3-2 week 1, 5-0 last week. Totals 3-2 week 1, 1-4 last week. Total sucked. Top pick of the week for each category. Win, 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 win. A loss for the total. On the season, you can look at the profit. All right, 3.55 units for money lines week 1. This is because there were a lot of straight viable picks. That's plays up to minus 160 or better. That's highlighted right here. Last week, a lot of juice lines. Not a lot of straight picks were tracked. Minus 0.1. That would be $1 out of a $10 bet. Spreads, though, went nuclear. They went 11-5 overall. Spreads and totals are 1 unit each and great odds virtually every time. 5.27. On top of that, 5-0 top 5. If you blindly parlayed the model, top 5 picks, each category, this was a plus 350 cash. This was a plus 2,500 cash. I'm sorry, Mark. No, that's going to stay. I got to value my VIPs. You know, I got to protect their value, I should say. I do have a game picks video, though, Mark, and I do give out my picks for the week. Go watch that YouTube video. It might be helpful, okay? Totals, the only category not profiting this year so far through 2 weeks. Overall record 15-16, but because of VIG, you know, we're down 1.53 units. Overall in the season, game models blindly following. Profit 3.87 units, profit 2.49. Here's where it gets fun. Okay, let me zoom in. Look at the projections this year. 82 plus bet grades. Now, the VIP, the first VIP link, tails.bet, that is the picks. MySpreadyEdge.com is the other one. That's the website you saw me using. Okay. Both products get the output of the model. MySpreadyEdge Edge gets to use them, like the filters and sorting and all that stuff on the website, though. Look at the projections. All right, 82 plus for the bet grades. 17-9 in week 1. For 4 units profit, 10-5 in week 2. Actually, I think I have to update that. I think it's 9-6 for 3.06 or something like that. I found a loss. A member and I were going through it there. But anyways, over 3 units. So we're looking at like a little over 7 units profit, a record of 26-15, 26-14, whatever it is. How many people would like to just be able to log into myspreads.com and be like, what are the best bets? you know, and just run them and then walk away. I know that's a lot of people. People are busy living their life. It is hard to keep up with things. I get it. And I think that's also why, and that's totally fine. A lot of people don't sign up for the site and they're just like, let me just grab that VIP. Just give me picks. And I'm like, all right, we got you. no problem. no problem. Man, I'm tired. I'm old and I'm tired of standing. So lowering the desk. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, it feels so much better. Got to sit down. oh, geez. I was hurting there. Listen, I don't even know. Is it even entertaining? I've done nothing for betting for 15 minutes. We just hanging at this point. We're just hanging out. I don't even know how much I accomplished today. Sit at a standing desk is the best. yes, it is. I mean, if you don't sit at a standing desk, code NFL or stream, I believe STREAM. I don't know if that's still active though. Just try NFL. Yeah, if you don't sit at a standing desk, are you really living? That's a game changer. What else can we do? I am just chilling at this point. What can I do for you? Feel like I've done everything I could so far. Models are out, picks are out. Website's updated. API has been strengthened this morning. We built some parlays. I talked about 5 individual picks to start the show. Someone send this guy a stool, he says. I love it, Will. I love it. I've recently discovered I'm a D10. Let's go. exactly. Yeah. I already did, Danny, but I got you, buddy. A-Chan for a tutty. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He scored a touchdown in 11 of 13 games with Tua under center. He has 4+ catches in 11 of 13 with Tua. He's had 20+ receiving yards in 11 of 13. I think there's a path there where you could probably run out the 4+ catches, 20+ yards for, I think it's like a +105 or a -105, whatever it was earlier this week. Or you could run out the touchdown at +120 and just run it and let it be. He has 6 touchdowns against the Bills in 4 games. He averages 116 total yards per game against the Buffalo Bills as well. There's nothing moving on the offense tonight for the Dolphins unless it's with A-Chan's legs and hands. There's one thing to note. The Dolphins potentially are missing 2 linemen tonight, I believe, on the offensive side of the ball. I got to double check that. I'm rifting right now off this question, but I believe they're also missing 2 offensive linemen. They are down bad tonight on the road, short week, 3 days rest in Buffalo last season in this stadium with a passionate, inspired team and fan base coming together. I think it could be an absolute bloodbath. I'm a little concerned about everything for tonight's betting. D-Gens Unite. Let's go. I can't remember what I used it on, but I want to say I used Bills money line with James Cook for a touchdown. I'm fairly certain I personally used it that way. But I might have used it on Josh Allen under half an interception as well. I don't remember, but I did post it to VIPs. So there's that. I can't remember off the top of my head, though. I just can't. Is it offensive? Is it O lineman? I'm fairly certain. When you guys want to just ask random questions? Fire them off. Let me help now. Hey, Jason, let me help you real fast, buddy. Pay attention. You're logged in, right? First things first, Discord connection. Blue button will say connect Discord. Bang, connect that Discord. I'm telling you, you're going to want to. You can hop in Discord after, and there's private channels for the website and all that. But if you're like, I want to know how to use the tutorial on both PC and mobile, I put together the greatest tutorial in the history of mankind. Every single thing I show you for the site will double exactly how to do things on the PC on the left side of your screen. In the far right third, it shows you what it looks like on mobile and how to do things. So tutorials right there, my friend. Allen has destroyed the Dolphins. He has a 16-3 touchdown ratio against the Miami Dolphins. He just owns that city. Palmer continues to hit the over. Listen, Josh Palmer was a downfield threat for the Chargers, and he seems to be that exactly again for the Bills now. So, yeah, I got nothing wrong with Josh Palmer, long reception. 2 touchdown passes for Joshy Poo. Throws 2 or more every single time he plays the Dolphins. Only thrown one time. Yeah, it's nasty. Matter of fact, look at it. Oh, my. Oh, wrong screen. Stat Muse, which is my favorite site, man. Except for all the ads, man. It's killing me. You just type in what you're thinking about. I want to see Josh Allen versus Dolphins game log. That's it. That's all you had to do. Well, now I can't see it. I'm zoomed in. There we go. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 1, 3. The most absurd. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. I mean, Dolphins plus 610, money line for a hedge. Dolphins plus 11.5 for a hedge, whatever you want. What product? Odd Shopper? 99.99% of the time that people mess that up, they've connected to like a different Discord account. But if you did connect it to, let's say your Discord account was John Doe 385, when you're logged into John Doe 385 in Discord, maybe just log out and back in. But literally 99% of the time, people are like, they're on their John Doe 385, but they connected like, Philly subs 1, 2, 3. It's like, okay, well, just log into the correct Discord. But if you need help, ask for help in Discord itself. I got you. So, yeah, I mean, Larry, there you go. Josh Allen, 2+ pass touchdowns. How many times is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of 14 games has had 2+ pass touchdowns against the Dolphins. I mean, maybe you use your 50% boost on that. What if you're like, I've had enough James Cook? All right. Joshy Poo, 2+ tutties. Nothing wrong with that. Wow. Almost put in a 2-hour show today. This is supposed to be 60 minutes. What y'all doing to me? But I digress. That's a good tweet. I'm tweeting that out. That's a good one. A Josh Allen one. I need to find something. I got to post content of some sort. Let's do it. You guys want to do a tweet? You guys want to do a tweet together? That's where we are in today's show. Let's do it. We're doing a tweet together. Let's see. Boom. We just did a tweet live. That's how far this show has devolved away from a betting show. Oh, man. We have gone to a new level of digressing. Jason, No joke, man. I am so sorry, Irish King, and anybody else who's tuned in to hour and minute of 1 hour 47 minutes in. I'm 47 minutes past my actual stream time, and the betting stuff continues to get less and less as we go. And somehow there's over 400 people on YouTube still hanging out. My community, I am madly in love with all of you. Thank you for this. You put up with so much. It's just absolutely crazy. It's crazy. My mind is blown. Ah. That's why I can't. I'm like that guy who just can't hang up the phone with his girlfriend right now. You know, I'm like, what are you gonna watch tonight? Oh yeah, you want to get breakfast? just looking for reasons to hang. D-Gens United, let's go. Full D-Gen mode. Add one pick on previous text. Mark, what do we got here, buddy? Got you. I mean, what about this one? Yo, thank you, Irish. Huge. Do we not like this? I mean, this is pretty solid, right? I mean, 13 to 14, Josh Allen, you know? That's a pretty simple parlay. I should add that to the tweet. See, this is what happens, man. I can't make a good tweet. I don't know what I'm doing. Woo. Thank you, Kennel. Love my energy and frequency. I've literally kind of ran out of my energy, though. Change Bill's money line to 6.5 spread. What's up, Patrick? Along with the bets and mindset. And you guys are too nice to me. I actually told my wife that. I was like, I have received more genuine comments over the past 10 days of YouTube kind of popping off than I've ever received in my entire life. And it's, I mean, I'm literally riding high personally every day. I like that a lot. I like this a lot. Whoa. Look at this. Patrick in chat just helping me cook. I mean, mine's 250. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Wait, what? Hold on. You getting the same odds for James Cook too? I wonder if the negative correlation here is okay. Oh, I can't stop, dude. See? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Listen, I don't know what's going on. I have thanked the Lord maybe 150 times over the past 10 days. It's crazy. This guy. Oh, thank you, Jamel. Thank you. It's been a life changer. It's been a life changer for me. This has been a very special 10 days. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. This is pretty cool. I think you could probably just run one of these. Take either Josh Allen out or take James Cook out. Zoom in a little bit. Is that going to help or worse? That's not bad right there. I think what it's super helpful here is like putting this stuff together. You know, I got to put together that plus, what was it? Plus 300. There it is. Holy smokes. For the ghost leg. That is an interesting spot to begin. I don't know if I want to run Cook and Allen together. That's the problem. But I do need to make an official parlay for Thursday Night Football. If I removed... Well, let's see. I already have a straight bet on James Cook. So maybe I'm slightly hedging by just saying, hey, it's going to be a Josh Allen game, right? Maybe that's the play. It's like, all right, let me just bet on Josh Allen for the pendulum to swing back. right? Like, I'm betting that Josh, after not throwing a passing touchdown last week and only 100 something yards, just bounces back. Like the pendulum swings back and forth. We all know this, right? And so last week was a running week for Cook. So maybe I hedged my bet a little bit tonight by saying, okay, I've got a straight bet on Cook for a touchdown. Maybe tonight I can hedge by saying, 2+ pass touchdowns. And if this happens, that's 2 fewer opportunities that James Cook has a chance to score on. Where's the receiving yards? Achan. I can't do that. Okay. I'm just trying to get the 300 so I can use the thing. I don't think I can with this. Huh. Gosh. All right, hold on. Let's see. It's Underdog is my favorite pick 'em app. They give so many boosts, it's not even funny. Underdog and Novig, code donuts is the move. I have partnerships with all these sites. I push those 2 specifically because I believe in them and I trust them. But everyone needs to do their own due diligence. They have to. Switch to Novig, says Patrick. Yeah, or Onyx. I prefer Novig. Just because I know the owners. I've met them over the past 9 months. We've had a few meetings online, and they just seem very honest. And honesty matters. What was I here for? Kincaid. I'm thinking Kincaid. There it is. An alt line for his receiving yards. All right. 11 of 13 games had 20+ alt line yards. How about playoffs? Once. And then this season, he's back in Josh's good graces. How about receptions? 4. Playoffs sucked. Regular season 3+. 2+. All right. Kincaid. In yards. Wow. Or the yardage? No, we don't even need it. Let me just, I don't like going too long with all these. That is too bad. If I could have had Kincaid at 3+ to hit that, plus 300 would have been gold. I mean, I can low-hanging fruit this with Achan. You can ask for help inside Discord, but basically just browse through the channels. And what we don't do is listen, there's 25 freaking apps. We are not doing a slip for every app, but Josh Allen, 2+ touchdowns, passing touchdowns, James Cook, rushing touchdown, Josh Allen, 0 interceptions, 237.5 to the under for passing yards for 2, whatever. You take the plays and you use them where you want. You know what I mean? What was I doing? I get so sidetracked. Listen, my friends. This is a 2-hour show so far on a 60-minute hour segment. I'm doing my best, but I am definitely losing focus. What was my goal? 3+ catches? Yeah. This is without Tua. Oh, where's that cheat sheet of mine? Hold on. This is what I needed to be using. Wow, man. Josh. There's just so much to love here. The script is so clean. Kincaid catches. No, Yes, Kincaid receptions. Cook. Man, do I just add in Cook? No, I already bet on Cook. That's the whole reason why I removed him. So Allen 2+ touchdowns. Allen under for prime time. Kincaid we have in there for something. What do we have? 3 catches. And then Achan, 4+ catches with 2 and 11 of 13. So I even went one lower than I had to. This is a nice looking lay to get me to that plus 300 for the ghost leg. I'm going to think through this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to run officially. Let me figure out what I want to do. I am way behind my daily schedule, but I just had a great time. So it is what it is. It was worth it. It was worth every minute. Over 58 minutes too long, but whatever. What a fun time. I will catch you inside Discord, my friends. Thank you so much for everything. Let me go figure out what I want to do officially tonight, because I don't even know if I want the Bills spread like that. I'm gonna go think about it. I'm gonna go figure it out, and I will alert members inside Discord, and that also gets posted to Odd Shopper. All right, the tails, OS tails, tails.bet. VIP links are down below. If you like them, grab them. If not, no matter what, check out the YouTube feed. There are videos 2 up already. There are 2 more, Friday and Saturday. And then I'm coming back Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. Catch me right here on YouTube. If you're on Twitter still watching, I'm there as well. But YouTube's the place to be, best place to chat, best place to hang. And you can go watch the other videos in and out while you're here. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, my friends. Have a good day.